you need to have a solid skincare routine if you're a runner. I know there are so many other things you're thinking about, not to mention you've got your whole life to organize as well, friends and family and kids and your job. It's a lot, but trust me, if you want to have glowing, young looking, vibrant skin for your whole life, you need to have a solid skincare routine. It's not expensive and it's super simple to remember. So today I'm going to give you the ultimate guide for everything you need to know about skincare as a runner. Let's get into it. By the way, this isn't medical advice. I'm not a dermatologist. I have just done a lot of research and studying, and these are the results I found. So why is skincare important for runners? Well, one of the most important reasons is so that we have young and healthy looking skin as we grow, as we mature, and as we keep running. As runners, we're probably going to want to run for the entirety of our lives. But being outside all the time, you're going to expose yourself to UV rays, and that skin is eventually going to get more wrinkly. So not only do we want to see our running abilities and our goals improve, we also want our skin to remain young and vibrant and healthy. The next reason is to protect your skin from UV rays. UV rays can be really harmful for your skin. They can even penetrate through windows. They can cause conditions like skin cancer, melanoma, and premature aging to the skin. And if you care about your longevity, which you probably do if you're a runner, then obviously we want to live for as long as possible without getting skin cancer, and we also want to look as young as possible throughout our life. And the last reason is to maintain skin hydration and to avoid flaky skin. Now, I don't know if this has ever happened to you, but if you've gone for long periods of strong sunlight exposure, not moisturizing, not wearing sunscreen, our skin can start to flake and peel, and it can look quite unhealthy. Hydration to your skin is essential. So with all that being said, let's get into a super simple and minimalist skincare routine for runners. So before I get into all the individual steps, I'll give you a brief overview of the different products used in this super simple skincare routine. So the first one is a gentle cleanser. This is just to wash the skin. The second one is a daytime moisturizer with SPF of 30 or above. The fourth one is a nighttime moisturizer, which doesn't have SPF in it. And the last thing is sunscreen, and that's what we need to be wearing every time we leave the house. So let's start with the gentle cleanser. The brand of cleanser that I use is by CeraVe. Right now I'm using the blemish control one because I sometimes get some spats of acne pop up on my face. CeraVe is what I use for both my cleanser, daytime cream, and nighttime cream. It's an excellent brand. They really know what they're talking about. And also this product, along with the other CeraVe products that I'm going to recommend today, are non-comedogenic, which means they won't clog your pores up and they won't give you acne, which is definitely a bonus. So what I like to do is I'll wash my face with the gentle cleanser. First, I'll put on some warm water to sort of get my face wet. I will rub the blemish control cleanser into my skin, anywhere between 10 to 20 seconds. You want to get all parts of your skin great, and then I'll wash it off generally with cold water. The reason why I like to use cold is because it closes those pores up because they've just opened. Really important here, make sure the water isn't too hot, because hot water will dry out your skin, will take all of those natural oils from your skin, and it won't be very good for you. And generally I'll go for a shower, and I'll make sure that the shower isn't too hot and that I don't stay in there for too long, because generally this will dry the skin out. I also like to have a cold shower of 1 or 2 minutes at the end, so that can be quite good for your skin as well, but it's totally up to you. I'll get out of the shower, I will put on my AM moisturizer by CeraVe. It's got SPF 30 in it. Now, we are going to apply factor 50 sunscreen later when we leave the house, but still, as a base layer, as a foundation, you still want SPF 30. And I watched the skincare video by Ali Abdal, and he was interviewing a dermatologist, and he was basically saying that in these moisturizers, because SPF and moisturizer is slightly different, when they're mixed together, you don't actually really get the full SPF 30, you're getting like less than that. So that's why we want it to be minimum of SPF 30. And finally, I'll let that soak in. Maybe I'll go do something for 5 minutes. And before I go outside for a run, I will always make sure that every part of my exposed skin is covered in factor 50 sunscreen. This is so important. UV rays are so bad for your skin, even a little bit, genuinely. And we know this because studies have shown it to us. Friends and family will tell you, oh, you're being silly, you don't need to wear that sunscreen right now. Trust me, if you want your skin to look as young as possible for as long as possible, you need to wear factor 50 sunscreen every single day, unless you're living in a cave where no sunlight enters there. The one I use for my face is very specific. It's designed by an amazing dermatologist, and it's this one here. And then generally for your body, you'll want to use a zinc sunscreen. These have just been scientifically proven to be better for your skin than chemical sunscreens. Brian Johnson, who is a bit of a longevity guru, I would call him, he has done a lot of studies and he reckons that wearing a chemical sunscreen is probably better for your skin than going outside and exposing your skin without wearing any sunscreen. And then in the evening, it's even easier. We use our same gentle cleanser. We do the same thing as we did in the morning. Some water, rub it in all over, wash it off with some cold water. And then finally, you'll then want to pat your face dry. Make sure you pat your face and not rub your face. This can be abrasive to the skin. Also, it's not bad to have a little bit of water on your face. And then we'll obviously apply our PM moisturizer. And that's it. You can go to bed. Simple, done. If you want a few bonus tips, get a silk pillowcase, get a silk eye mask if you wear an eye mask. Silk is just generally not as abrasive to your skin. It's not going to cause as many micro tears. And another bonus tip is get a retinoid to apply in the evening before you put your PM moisturizer on. Retinoids are great at keeping your skin elasticity, among other things. If you wanted to add another thing to even further improve your skincare routine, have a look at retinoids. They're very good. All these products should cost you less than £50 altogether, and they will last you for absolutely months. If you can bulk buy, I would. Obviously, you might want to patch test some of these products before you go ahead and buy lots of them. You don't want to have any allergic reactions, so consult your doctor if you need to. If you enjoyed this video, I know you're absolutely going to love that one, so click here. And if you want to see more videos like this, it would mean the world to me if you could subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.